PVE content is coming to Overwatch, but you're going to have to pay. Blizzard just uploaded a blog post outlining the upcoming Overwatch 2 invasion, which will include PVE content. I think let's skip right down to the bottom. Let's start off with the fact that this is paid. There's going to be a $15 bundle and a $40 bundle. So there's cost. Right up front, we know there's going to be cost. Oddly, I was surprised at first, but then when I really thought about it, they always told us there would be a cost for PvE content. You know, this isn't that true story mode that we were hoping to get, that they originally promised, that they backed off of. But this is going to be some kind of PvE content. I'm not opposed to the concept of paying. I just don't know at this point if the value is going to be there. Let's take a little bit look at the background here. This invasion bundle is going to go over the rise of Null Sector. Let's go back down. And this is what they have to say about it. In Overwatch 2 Invasion, you and your friends could take on 3 action-packed missions that take place in Rio de Janeiro, Toronto, and Gothenburg. Massive maps with complex objectives and in-depth storyline that will guide you along the way. You'll be fighting against the intensified forces of Null Sector, who will continue to attack until you've completely dismantled them. Stay alert for challenging enemies that haven't been encountered before, such as the powerful artillery and deadly stalkers. So, we know that it's going to be 3 maps. They say massive. That sets expectations that these are really going to be big maps. We have no way of knowing at this point without actually seeing some content from them to know how big they will be, this really makes it hard to say whether or not there's value for this or not. Let's look at the bundle. The $15 bundle gives you access to the story missions, so that's those 3 maps with massive and complex objectives, 1,000 Overwatch coins, a $10 value, a brand new Sojourn legendary skin. They value it at $19. I'll leave that up to you of whether you apply that value to it or not. And permanent access to Sojourn as a playable hero for new players. Unlocked upon completing story mission challenges. That's a little odd. That seems odd to lock Sojourn behind actually completing the story missions if you're paying to have access to her. A lot of players already have access to Sojourn, so I don't know if that's really great value. I do think when you think about you getting 1,000 Overwatch coins plus the missions, $15 doesn't sound too crazy. It's probably the route I'm going to go on this. They also have an Ultimate Invasion bundle, which adds the Null Sector Premium Battle Pass with 20 Battle Pass skips. We don't know what that is. I'm not sure if that is that season's Battle Pass or if this is a special Battle Pass for the PvE content. It's not really clear. They apply a $30 value to it. I don't think the Battle Pass level skips are really as worth that much, so I would, to me, probably not worth it. An additional 1,000 Overwatch coins, so you get a total of 2,000 Overwatch coins, $20 value is what it is, and 2 additional legendary skins. Again, I'll leave it to you if you want to put a value of $19 on a legendary skin. I'm not one that's going to drop $19 on a legendary skin, so I have a hard time putting that value on it. I do think it coming with the coins really offsets things. I need to know more about what this Null Sector Premium Battle Pass is to really judge this $40 pack, because it's a little confusing on what it is. But the Battle Pass skips, that doesn't really do it for me. So aside from all this, there's going to be a new co-op event, a new bonus mission on King's Row, where you might remember we've previously fought Null Sector on King's Row back in Overwatch 1. This is going to have a well-armed TS1 pushbot mission. I'm not sure what to expect on that. You know, if it plays like the old co-op King's Row Null Sector mission, I think it will be fun. You know, I'm not going to complain about that. They are also adding a new PvP mode called Flashpoint. The long and short of it is, as you're going through the map, Flashpoint will spawn that you have to capture really quickly. It just sounds like a point, capture the point map. I don't want to use the word random because I don't know if they're going to be random, but these points will spawn after you capture one. They do stress that stopping your opponent from getting to the next point will be a huge key to victory. You know, so I don't know how much it is holding the point down versus fighting to get to the point first. They're also adding a, I don't know what to describe this. They call it Hero Mastery Mode. These are training courses designed for each hero, testing their skills and abilities. They'll feature global leaderboard, global rankings on who's doing the best on these. It doesn't tell you how many are going to launch, but the first ones will launch when Overwatch 2 Invasion launches. So we're looking at August 10th for all of this to come out. So we're still a little ways away here, but not too far off. I'm not sure what to make of the Hero Mastery courses, and I don't know, reading this, how many are actually going to be live and then how they'll trickle out after that. I mean, I'm all for more content, but it would be nice if all heroes were out, you know, to kind of... I get that it takes time to program them and everything, but it just seems weird that some heroes will have them, some won't. Is what it is. Okay, so with all this said, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be getting the $15 pack, the $40 pack, or are you just going to be skipping this altogether? You know, PvE isn't everybody's thing. You know, I'm intrigued enough by the $15 bundle, but it's really going to hinge a lot on how long or big those maps are and how interesting these complex objectives are on those maps. If it's just like another co-op mission and 3 co-op missions and what you're paying for, I'm going to be a little underwhelmed, but I don't know that that's what it's going to be. They're trying to sell to something more, especially because they're adding another co-op mission. So I don't believe it's going to be something like that. I'm hopeful that it'll be something more, but I'm definitely going to take a wait-and-see approach on this. Let me know what you're thinking. And if you're watching this point, hey, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe if you could give one, but if not, no worries. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching.